Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is another kind of review, first impressions type video. Although I say first impressions, I have tried it before, but I feel like I just have to share this with you guys and let you know before you purchase it yourself. As you can tell by the title, today we are testing the highly anticipated Revolution Conceal and Define foundation. And not only that, I am going to be testing their skincare as well. Revolution have just come out with a whole line of skincare, so I'm going to be testing the ones that, you know, suit my skin tone. They do have a really inclusive range of skincare. I've left the link to their full skincare range down below because I understand we don't all have the same skin type here, and they've made it so easy to navigate around their website. You just kind of find the tab, if that makes sense, that suits your skin type, and then shop the products in there because they are going to be the best ones for you. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. So I'm so excited to show you this, and I'm going to be giving kind of my tips and whatever on how to make it look its best. And I am just going to be doing the foundation application, and then I'll show you what the foundation looks like with concealer and powder on top. So I'm excited. I feel like I've been raving about this foundation for the past few days. I've been trying it. It is available today. So after you watch this and you feel like you need it in your life, or maybe you don't, but I feel like you will, you can shop the link down below. So before we get started, it is post notification bell shout out time. And this week it goes to Stephanie Tees that says, my notification bells are always on, love all your videos. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I really, really, really appreciate it. And I appreciate all you guys as well, and all the love and comments that you leave me. So without further ado, it's time to get started on this review. Hey. Right. Okay, so to begin, before you apply any foundation, your skin prep is obviously one of the most important things to making sure that your foundation looks the best that it can on your skin. Like I said, they have a real extensive range of skincare, but I would say that my skin is naturally kind of like normal to dry, so I'm looking for things that are gonna really hydrate my skin and add a lot of moisture to it. So the first product I'm gonna be using is the Revolution 2% hyaluronic acid plumping and hydrating solution. So this is going to really bring a lot of life to my skin and really hydrate my skin. Hyaluronic acid is amazing skincare. Anything that contains that is really going to help dry skin and help reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Really just plump up the skin and give it a really full effect. So that is definitely something that I want from my skin. So I'm only going to take 2 kind of drops of this and really just massage that into my skin. It doesn't have too much of a smell to it, which I really like. There's nothing worse than having skincare that smells really bad. It either has to smell really good or no smell at all. That's the kind of like skincare that I go for. But normally skincare that has a scent has obviously been, a scent obviously had to have been added to it, and therefore that's kind of like an ingredient that you don't really need on your skin. So the fact that this doesn't have a scent at all is like a thumbs up from me. It means nothing's been added to it that might, you know, potentially not benefit my skin. And I will say this has given me like a really kind of like not like sticky, but like a firm, plump feeling. It almost feels like a primer, so I really like that. As you guys saw, it does have the dropping effect like this. A lot of their skincare does come in bottles like this, which I think is really great. You can really control the amount that you pick up. None of it's really being wasted. Obviously when you get to the very bottom of it, you can just pour it out, so yeah, literally nothing's wasted. So really liking that. My skin feels sufficiently, I don't know, I really don't know what the word is, but it's not sticky, but it's very just, I want to keep doing this, you know? And just on top of that, I'm going to be using their Hydration Boost Lightweight Hydrating Gel Cream. Now, I don't mind wearing these two on top of each other because this one does say it's lightweight. So I'm only going to really just be applying that sparingly underneath my skin to give like the most hydratingness that I can. It's not like a heavy duty overnight cream or anything like that. Can we just take a moment for their like super sleek packaging as well? So this is just kind of, I think this is one of the only pot products that they do. Yeah, and also I am reading the label now, and it does say vegan and cruelty free. So as you guys can see, it is just literally your classic moisturizer. It does look very lightweight and wet when I touch it. I'm not picking up a huge amount, and like I said, I'm just gonna not apply too much. I feel like this is really great if you're one of those people that doesn't really wear primers. I know a lot of pro MUAs don't really like believe in primers, and whenever I've gone to master classes and stuff, they just say that they use a moisturizer to kind of like prep the skin. I feel like this is a really great one for that because it is so lightweight. It shouldn't affect the makeup at all, and it's just blending into the skin. It's not sitting on my skin, and I can still feel that tackiness from the serum underneath, which is a bonus because we like that for like the priming qualities. I am gonna wear a primer and I'll tell you exactly what primer I am gonna wear. Actually, do I need one? I'm gonna go with no. Let's go with no. Let's really just test these products out. I'm not gonna introduce any other primers because there does feel like a slight tack to my skin, but it feels super hydrated. I've got like this glow going on. So these two are both from the kind of like dry to normal skin range. The 2% hyaluronic plumping and hydrating solution and the Hydro Boost lightweight hydrating gel cream. These two just feel really great on my skin right now. Obviously, I can see how it wears. I did try them out yesterday when they arrived at my door, and my makeup lasted a really long time on the skin. So I can kind of already say this is gonna be my second time trying it. I hope it works just as well as it did yesterday. I had so many compliments on my skin yesterday. So I feel if you're in the market for some good and a hydrating skincare that's not gonna affect your makeup, for the price of these is definitely worth checking them out. So Revolution have come out with 23 shades of this foundation, which is insane. Who knows if they'll expand it or not, I'm not sure. The foundation retails for £9 and it really is like a giant version of the Conceal and Define concealer that literally blew all of our minds. Literally, the wand is exactly the same. I've never seen anything like it, so hats off to Revolution for the incredible packaging. It's so unique and really easy to use. I'm not gonna swatch all 23 shades, however, Soph, as you guys know on YouTube, Soph Does Nails, literally just posted a video where I do believe she has swatched all of them. So if you don't feel you are a similar skin tone to me, I've left the link to Soph's video down below. I am going to swatch 3 of the shades though. One is the shade that I've been using, one is the shade lighter, and then one is the half a shade darker, just as a comparison as to what shade I am, because a lot of you guys in the comments always, when I don't say the shade of my foundation, say that you think you're a similar shade to me. So hopefully this helps. But if you want to see the full range, you can always check out their Instagram for the swatches, or yeah, like I said, I've left Soph's video down below. So the shade that I have been wearing, as I am a little bit more tanned at the moment, as you can see, is the shade F12. So let me just pick up the applicator brush. This is more the paler side of my arm anyway, but that is the shade F12. So I'll show you the lighter shade, which is F11, which actually doesn't appear too much lighter, but it's almost just a slightly different undertone. There's slightly more peachier tones in there than this. This is definitely more that yellow golden undertone, which I prefer. And then this is the shade F12.5. As you can see, a little bit more on the darker and deeper side. Definitely got more of those kind of caramel golden undertones, but yeah, F12 is this one, and that's the shade that I've been wearing. So I hope that gives you a little indicator of like possible shades you might be if you think that you're similar to my tanned self. Like I said, they have a very inclusive shade range, and Soph has swatched them all, so I've left that video linked for you down below. But yeah, so the best way to apply this that I have found is using the applicator straight onto your face. Now when I first used this and I used the applicator on my face, it really didn't deposit a huge amount of product, and I was like, oh, like it looks like a good concept, but it's not really like transforming? I don't know what the word is. It's not really giving it to me, you know? Like I thought it was gonna give me like a lot, and this is why it was gonna be so full coverage and all of that kind of stuff. So then, because it didn't distribute a lot of product, I kind of like put it everywhere. This is when I first tried it, by the way. I kind of put it everywhere. Big mistake. It doesn't transfer a lot of product because you don't need a lot of product to achieve like the most flawless, perfect base. I'm not even kidding you. This is easily going to become one of my top 3 foundations ever. And I know that's a bold statement, but it's true. So I really only need to see, as you can kind of see, it distributes a lot here, and then it kind of fades down. But you really don't need a lot of this product, guys. Trust me. Let me just show you what 2 swipes of that does to cover half, I feel like maybe half my face, maybe even more, I'm not sure. But the product I found to kind of give me the best looking coverage and obviously just perform the best is a damp beauty blender. They are the best when it comes to full coverage foundations, which I feel like this is, or maybe it's more like a medium to buildable coverage, but let me just show you. So I'm just going to take the sponge. And take that. This is in the shade F12, by the way, guys. Like I said, this is my shade at the moment. I'm not even gonna like speed this part of the video up because I want to show you how quick was that and how like perfect does this side of my skin look. For me, I prefer a little bit more coverage because a beauty blender does shear out products just slightly, so I am gonna do maybe like one more swipe just to really kind of go over the areas that I like to have a little bit more coverage in, like maybe have a little bit more discoloration, like my eyelids or like up onto my forehead, just those kind of areas. Guys, I can't explain how much, I know like I look really funny right now, how much this foundation is boom. Look at like the either side of my face. I know color, whatever, I am matching my tan, but it just, it really is just like a giant version of that concealer, and I feel like that's what we all wanted because that concealer is full coverage, no joke, and but it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. This feels so lightweight. I can only just tell you guys to try it and you'll see for yourself. It feels so lightweight, but it's the most gorgeous coverage. I'd say it's like a matte with a tiny bit of satin running through it, which is my favorite finish in a foundation because I know it's going to last a long time if it has a slightly more matte finish, but the gorgeous kind of satin glow through it is stunning. Stunning. No joke. No lie. It just it just looks so gorgeous. So I'm going to do the other side as well. And also this is in combination with the skincare underneath. And I feel like that's playing a big part in the reason that this is applying so smoothly and so like beautifully. So again, I just did two kind of full swipes of that one. And again, it's covered half my face. I can even continue like on to like the other side of my face. So it just is everything I've been looking for. And not only does it look amazing, I didn't have to spend so much time to get it looking amazing. You saw how quickly that applied just with the sponge. I'm sure it would be the same with like your brush. I mean, I feel like a damp beauty blender really does give you like the best finish and application, but I've like achieved perfection in no time at all, and I feel like that is what every product, like I look for in every product. I want to look great, but I don't want to feel like I'm sitting there for hours trying to make it look great. It should just be great. Okay, so I went ahead and did my brows off camera just for this next part. So that is the foundation complete. As you guys can tell, obviously you could have told by the title and my general thoughts, I love it, and I know you guys will as well. Like I said, I've left the link to shop it down below. It is £9, available from Superdrug already and also on their website. I do feel like it's great for every skin type. It is like a matte finish with a slight satin to it, so it shouldn't feel too tight on anyone with dry skin like me, especially if you use the right skincare underneath. And again, if you have slightly more oilier skin, it does have a matte finish. And again, also with the right skincare underneath and priming that you feel that you need, this should wear beautifully on any skin. So I thought I would also include just how it looks when you apply concealer and set it with powder. And I am going to use the Revolution Super Size Conceal and Define. I thought I would do a side-by-side comparison and show you this is the original and this is the super size. So this one had 0.14 fluid ounce and this one has 0.45 fluid ounce. So it's nearly 3 times the amount inside, which is amazing. The brush and stuff is still the same. I am using the shade 8.5 and I'm just gonna apply that underneath the eye and just kind of where I, you know, usually would with this concealer, like so, and just use my sponge to blend that in to my skin. The formula of this is obviously still the same. The only thing that changed is the amount and the size. So you guys already know my thoughts on this concealer, and if you still haven't tried that game-changing concealer, the original size is £4. I'm not sure what the difference is on the price. I just tried to look and I couldn't find it anywhere, but the original one is literally £4, and I swear it will be the best £4 that you ever spent on a concealer. But this is what my base looks like with the F12 foundation and the C8.5 concealer. Literally, I'm so in love with the coverage of both of those, so I'm going to go ahead and set it with powder just to show you what it looks like then, and then I'll finish the skin and round up this video. So this is what my skin looks like when it's all kind of set with powder. I obviously do normally use a setting spray at the end to reduce the powdery looking finish, but just to show you the coverage and just the way that it looks and is like sat on my skin, I'm just in love with this coverage. I think it's incredible. It's only a £9 foundation, a £4 concealer, and I feel like I've achieved such a perfect flawless base, and it does just go to show you don't have to spend a huge amount on great quality products, and that is why I love Revolution. And I know you guys have been asking to see this foundation in action for the longest of times, so I hope I have not disappointed you. So yeah, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and finish off the face, and I'll be back to kind of round up this video and give you my end thoughts if it wasn't clear enough. So this is just the finished look. Like I said, I just finished off the skin, popped a bit of gloss on and mascara because this obviously was a skin focused video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. I swear these are my real honest thoughts. I really don't think you guys will be disappointed with this foundation. It is not a sponsored video. I love putting you guys onto super affordable, incredible products, and trying out new foundations is literally one of my favorite things to do, and when I find a new one, I'm just so excited to share it with you guys. So like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who's thinking about getting a new foundation or in the market for a new one, because they need to see this. Today is actually its official launch day, so like I said, I've linked it down below if you want to try any of their skincare or the foundation itself. Tonight I am actually off to the launch of the foundation, so it's a real celebratory day of this foundation right now, so it only seems fit that you guys try it out for yourselves. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up before you leave, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!